Good morning, Evo fam. So let me invite a few of you. I hope you guys are doing awesome on this amazing Tuesday. I know I am. I had a couple things on my heart that I wanted to share with you guys and that I wanted to bring up, and I hope I don't get a customer. All right, I did not, so thank God for that. All right, so I want to share a few things with you guys because I know some of you follow me and I've even noticed some people left the group, and that's fine. In this business, what I want to teach those of you that are willing to stick and stay is that this business is rewarding. I've been in the world of AvoCare for over 5 years now, and I am now starting to see, in the first 6 months of me starting the business, I went head on. I made it from that 20% to the 40% advisor, even in the situation where I was using the products. So I was just like, at the time I was looking for a way out of corporate America. So I started taking the products first, and I didn't want to sell it in the beginning, and then it became a situation where I was praying for a way out of my career, and the Lord basically showed me that I had something in my hand that He wanted to use. Obviously, I wanted to get my health together. After I figured out I wanted to get a way out of there, I needed more money. But in the biggest picture, that I know that this was ministry for me. This was a way for me to pour into others. This was a way for me to help other families to get out of debt. This is a way for me to help other families get money in their bank accounts. Those of you that, may have been struggling financially in some areas, I was very blessed to have to say yes. And I encourage you to do the same. I encourage you to do that because oftentimes we start something, and when things don't move as fast as we want them to move, we quit. And anything that's worth having, I always say this is worth fighting for. So sometimes in being an entrepreneur, you have to put money in to get money back. And in order for you to be a walking billboard, we're in the business of health and wellness. And if you're posting fat burgers and full of cheese and mayonnaise and cookies and cakes and cheesecake, and you got drinks and stuff on your page, who's really going to take you serious? And so you have to treat this like a business, and if you do that, it will pay you like a business. And I can't tell you guys what to do, but on the platform that we're on in social media, in our everyday lives, when we go to work, when we are drinking coffee, but we're talking about we want people to buy Spark, we have to follow our own example. I tell people all the time, we are walking billboards for our business. And I believe that in the first couple of weeks of me starting to get serious about the business, I believe that people bought from me because there are a few different levels of people that you will encounter in this business when you start. Some that just trust your judgment from the beginning, so they'll jump on because you're good friends and they want to support you. Then you have those that see you losing weight, and then they'll jump on. And then you have those that will never believe. And when you get those no's, you have to allow life to happen sometimes. And when I say that, what I mean by that, there are some people that have told me no, they've ignored me. They don't really take it serious, but then in 6 months I see them in the hospital, and now when I reach out to them or they reach out to me, they say, I got to do something for my health because I got a bad report. Because sometimes in the timing of some people's lives, it's just not the right time. They could have been grieving from a death in the family. They could loss of a job. They could be going through some things that are just really tainting their mindset. But this is why we always say the fortune is in the follow-up. You can never put people on the back burner and just give up on them, because you don't know that some people are watching you in secret, and some are, just trying to see if you're serious. I've had so many testimonies to where people will inbox me. They won't like my post. They won't say anything. But then a couple months or a couple of years down the line, they say, I've been watching you. You look amazing. I'm ready. And I'm like, what? I didn't even know you were watching me. You don't even like my posts and stuff. But people are watching. People will watch to see you succeed. People will watch to see you fail. You are the variable. What will you do with your business? Will you be willing to invest in your own business before other people? So sometimes we're asking God to bless us in our business and we're not even diligent. We're half taking the products. We don't want to share it. We don't get our mentors on the phone. We don't go to success school. We don't do events, but we wondering why our business don't prosper. And this weekend when I was at Ladies Alive, so if you missed the post, go below and there's some footage on that. Ladies Alive, we have events for men. This one was just for the women because this is something annually that they started. But Success School, the different events in different states and cities, you have calendars on your website that show you when people are having mixers. You can go and you can take somebody with you. There's always something to do. But how do we know if we never study and look into our business or ask our mentor, hey, I want to do some events. I don't know what to do, but because you're in Charlotte and I'm in such and such. Can you help me? And if we tie and lock arms and work together, I promise you we can do something to help you. And so I wanted to talk about those things because I believe that there is already a blueprint so that we can succeed. And that's why it's called the success system. The very things that I just named, 3-way calls, getting to events, staying on product, following up. Those are things that help you to become successful. So I wanted to encourage you guys, this is the close of the pay period. And I wanted to come on, not to be braggadocious, definitely not to be braggadocious. I'm having my spark this morning, but I was placing my personal order. I am about to be so open with y'all right now. Financially, I need money. Okay? And if it had not been for AvoCare, I don't know where I would be. And so for me, like I share with other people, there are a couple of people here that are probably going to look at this live that I've been encouraging as well to actually go on their site and put or order in and get you some personal products and order a couple of extra bags of Spark. Because the business that we're in, what I found out is some people you can walk to the website, some people you can order their products for them, but then you have a percentage of people that are super lazy. So when you have the opportunity to talk to somebody about Spark, this and that and the third, sometimes as a business builder, when you're getting serious, you go from a person that's doing this for a hobby to a person that does this for a career. And I am in that boat where I'm doing this for a career. And so for me this morning, placing an order was a huge sacrifice for me. But I did it because as a business builder, a person that's at 40%, my goal is at least $500 in my personal PGV every single pay period. But what I did that for is I always order products every 2 weeks. That's a part of my grocery bill. How many of us eat every week? I do. So for me, my AvoCare stuff every 2 weeks is probably between $150 to $200, depending on what I'm going to get. And for me, that keeps me from going to the grocery store, picking up bad things like snacks and things like that. Because the truth be told, we're going to eat. But if we don't order stuff from AvoCare, we're going to order out of the grocery store. We're not going to be getting the results we want. We won't look like a walking billboard. People won't see a drastic difference in us. We will eat and pick up the wrong stuff. So instead of, okay, let's just pretend I didn't spend that $150. Grocery every 2 weeks is at least, for me, just about that much. Because you eat breakfast, lunch, and dinners, and you stack in between. And I mean, so for me, it just makes sense to get a healthy portion of my grocery. I get all of my snacks, all of my breakfast from AvoCare. So that only leaves me to get maybe some things to cook for lunch and dinner. And that allows my grocery bill to actually shrink, guys, because I get a 40% discount on my nutrition here. So I wanted to encourage you to do that. And to think about it in another perspective. So yes, you're spending the money, but you're getting healthy groceries and you're making sure that you're a walking billboard so that people can start asking you about the product. And then another thing that I did from my sum total, I ordered at least 100 and something of those dollars are going to come back to me. I ordered Spark. I text my boss because she came in here. I sparked her the other day. She, every now and then, she'll come in. She's looking tired. She loves Starbucks. So she's had Spark before. So I gave her a Spark because she looked like a walking zombie coming through that door last week when she came to talk to me. And I'm just that person here that everybody kind of trusts or whatever. So I said, boss, come sit down. You need a Spark? She said, yes. I'm so exhausted. Shook it up, poured it in a drink. Her water bottle like this, shook it up, and she drank it right there sitting while we talk. Our conversation turned into a couple-minute visit to 2 hours. And within 15 minutes, she's like, Fee, I need you to order me some Spark. Do I need to give you my card? Do I need to da-da-da-da? And when I reached back to her last week, she is a really busy person. She didn't respond back to me about, I told her to give me the card information because she texted me all of this stuff after she left the store because she was like, I literally feel like a new person. Thank you for the Spark. She texted me and said that. And then that's when she proceeded to ask me to place her order, but she never got around to sending me her card number. So this morning, because I followed up with her, I said, boss, I'm putting in an order. Do you want me to get you some Sparks? She said yes. So what that money that I put into this, her and a few other people, I am going to give them the product. I got a 40% discount. She gonna pay wholesale price for this. Amen. So a thing of Spark is $24.99, $25. So I paid $14.99 for my Spark because she don't want to get up and go to the website. She's going to at least give me $20 back for the convenience. So $25 to $20, I make my money back, and then I get a profit on top of that. And at least $100 of the $300 that I spent is going to come right back to me. And if I'm about $100 worth of that order, I'm going to at least get $175 back from other people. So my grocery bill actually went from about closer to that $200 range to about $150. So I'm saving money. I'm still having my order for my personal products in this particular order. I'm making money back. And one of the biggest tips I want to give you, have product on hand. You're going to have people at church that you spark. You're going to have people that don't want to go to the website. You're going to have people that love better convenience because they lazy. And if you got sparking in front of you, typically if they say, you got some more of that spark? Yep, come to my house. Let's swap out. I got some at home, or here's some right here. Just give me the money and here you go. So it's a convenient way for your customers. It's a better way for you to make money back. And it's also helping you to make money back and make a profit in your business. And then what's great about it, those of you that are at 40%, once you get to that $500 in your business, what you're doing is you're creating overrides. You're creating those leadership bonuses. And that is how you start making thousands of dollars in AvoCare, because you have more than one way that you're making money, from retail customers, preferred customers, distributors, and then you have those overrides and things like that coming in when you are hitting that $500 as an advisor, and everybody under you is helping you to make another source of income. So it just makes sense. So yes, I spent that money, but I'm making even that from my grocery bill right back in overrides and leadership bonuses. So I paid for all of my products because I sacrificed and put this order in today, and I'm actually going to make more money back. So I really came out even today, and I made a profit on top of that. So I paid for my groceries. I did all of this, all while I'm running my business and helping other people. I hope that this video makes sense to you. I'm just trying to help you as business builders. If you are looking for extra income, this is how all of those testimonies below in this group from Ladies Alive. You've heard people talking about they make $7,000 in 2 weeks. You hear people saying that they are making $5,000 in 2 weeks. You hear people saying they're making $60 in 2 weeks, or an extra $100, when the truth of the matter is, before AvoCare, you wasn't getting any extra money. And I was talking to, and I'm going to end the live today, I was talking to one of my girls in this group, and we were just talking last week, and we were just sharing some things and encouraging one another. And I asked her a personal question. I said, because we're close enough, I said, let me ask you a question. How much money did you make your last check? And she proceeds to tell me that her finances ran out. And just in the nick of time, she got an alert from AvoCare the very next day for $100. $100 might not be nothing to you, but that's gas and grocery. And that's exactly what she had to use it for. And so did I. Made $64 on a bad week. And I had just paid every freaking bill in my house. And that $64 came in handy because it bought me grocery until I got paid the week after. So I don't know what an extra $30. I don't know what an extra $75. I don't know what an extra $700. I don't know what an extra, and that was a bad week for me. So in a course of a month, I've made such a wide variety of money with AvoCare that I don't know what I would do without it. Last year, I made an additional $14,000 without picking up a second job. We have the opportunity in our hand to make money. And that might not be a lot to someone else, but it's a lot when you need it. And it's show way more than you would have had if you said no to the opportunity. And those monies turn into things like our friends, some of our leaders that are making $16,000 a month and making $20,000 a month. These are people that I know. This ain't not somebody just trying to bamboozle me to tell me. But these are people that I sat with, that ladies alive, that had a dream, didn't say no to the opportunity, started from the bottom. First check, $80. First check, $8. First check, $15. And now they're making thousands of dollars and back at home out of debt, helping others to win, saving families. I mean, it's bananas. And one lady told a story where she was able to, because she said yes to AvoCare, they got a phone call one day and she was in ministry and she said that only by the grace of God, because she said yes to this opportunity, they got a call about her father having cancer. And if she would have still had the job she had, she would not have been able to fly out from where she was and flights ain't cheap when you got to leave real quick. But she would not have been able to share her last words with her dad had it not been for this opportunity to have enough money to do and fulfill the things that you have to fulfill in this life. But I'm encouraging you guys because I'm so encouraged today. Yes, it's a sacrifice sometimes. No, you're not going to get a yes from everyone. Yes, it gets hard sometimes. But I'm going to tell you one thing. Yes, I will continue to do this. Yes, I will continue to help other people. Yes, I will continue to be the healthiest me. Yes, I will continue to minister to other people and help them get out of debt and help their children and put gas in the car and food on the table. I will continue to do that because to me that is a greater reward than money. Today is the last day of the pay period. I wanted to encourage you to put your orders in, even if you're not doing the business. Your health depends on you making a decision to be consistent in ordering your products and staying in a healthy game, because at the end of the day, it is too costly. Your life, you only have one. It's too costly to walk around here and to procrastinate when the truth of the matter is life can happen to any of us. So now is the time to take care of your health while you have it so that you're not waiting until it fails you. I love you and I'm praying for you because I hope that this message from my heart today is encouraging you to do what's right. God bless you. Love you guys. I thought I had a customer, but I'm going to go this time. All right, guys, I love you with the love of Christ. Let me know if you need some help. All right. God bless. Bye-bye.